Hey everyone, welcome to day 10 of our JavaScript 30 day challenge. Today we are talking about objects, one of the most important concepts in JavaScript. An object is like a real world item. It has properties and values. For example, a car has a brand, color, model, speed, etc. So in this video, we will learn how to create an object, how to access and update object properties, how to add or delete keys, and how to work with nested objects. So let's get started. So what is an object? An object is a collection of key value pairs. For example, we will say let person equals to in the curly braces. So here I will say name equals to Ullas and comma age colon 25 comma is student colon true. So this object has three properties, that is name, age, is student. So if I just say print console.log person, so as you can see we have name, age, is student. Now we'll see how we can access these object properties. To access the name, so we have to provide the object name and dot. So here we just provide name. So this will print Ullas. So let's say if I give age, so it will give 25. Similarly, I can access is student, so it will give true. So this is one of the way, that is using dot notation. We also have bracket notation, that is let's say person, and inside the square braces we need to provide the property name, for example person of name, so it will give Ullas. So bracket notation is useful when the key is stored in a variable. Now we'll see how we can update and add the properties. So let's say person dot age equals to, I will update my age 25 to 27. So I will take this console.log person age and I will say before updating, and here I will say after updating. Alright, so here I have updated the person age, so that is 20 from 25 it should become 27. So let's see the out. So before updating it is 25 and after updating it's 27. Similarly we can add the properties. So let's say we don't have city property here, so I will just say city equals to Bangalore. So this will give an error because, so if I just say city, it will give an error because we don't have the city created before. Let's see. So it has shown the undefined and after that it is Bangalore. You can update an existing key or create a new one just by assignment. Now let's see how we can delete the properties. So let me remove this. Let's say if I want to remove this is student property. So to do that, I will say delete person dot is student, and if I print console.log person, so only name and age is there, is student has been deleted. So inside this object we can also have the function. So let's say let user equals to curly braces, so I will say name colon Sarah comma, and then I will add the function greet colon, it's a function, so I will just say function colon parenthesis curly braces, I will say return hello my name is, plus we can use this dot name to access the current properties. So this will have the current properties. So now I will console.log. So we have this user object dot, and I will just call this greet function. So let's see the output. So it says my name is Sarah. So this dot name refers to the name inside this object. So inside this object we have Sarah. Now we'll see the nested objects. Inside this same object I will add marks colon, and I will say for math it's 90 comma science 86. So here I have one more curly braces inside this object. So now if I want to access this math, so I will just say console.log. First I will say user dot, then I will say marks dot, then I will say math. Let's see the output. So we got 90. So if I say science, so we will get 86. So now let's see objects in arrays. So I will just comment this and see. I will say let users equals to, in the square braces, inside this I will say name colon Amit comma age colon 25. So this is one object. I will just copy this and I will say comma. I have another object, let's say Ullas. So if I console.log users, so if I want to get the first item name, so for that I will say users of 0 because index starts from 0 and dot I can say name. So we got Amit. Similarly if I say users 1, so it will give Ullas. So useful for creating dynamic data like lists, profiles, products, etc. So let's see what we learned today. Today we learned about creating an object in key value pair, accessing the value by dot notation or using the bracket notation, and also we saw how we can add or update property. Also we saw deleting the property. We saw the nested objects. We saw the methods defined inside this object. So I have a mini challenge for you guys. So create an object called car with these properties: brand Toyota, model Innova, year 2022, method called start that returns engine started. Awesome job. You now understand JavaScript objects, how to create, access, update and even nest them. Like this video, subscribe for daily coding episodes. See you in the next one. Till then, happy coding.